Hi.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to a recap of Skam, Season 4, Episode 1, You Hate Hanging Out With Us, and Skam, Season 4, Episode 2, I'm a Boy, I Get Hate.
See, now I know what
Yeah, the
both of
context of
those
those,
are.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see what the titles fully were because on Google Drive it cuts them off. So I
Yeah.
was like, let's see if I can figure out later. Now I know.
Yeah. So, before we get into how are you feeling about the season so far? New season, new main character.
Interesting.
Interesting, okay.
Very interesting. Because, like, we're not fully into it yet, but it's fun to see things from... it's fun to see things from Sana's perspective. Because, like, while loving her as a character, we'd only ever seen her, like, talk to people about their problems. We haven't really seen any of her own problems mainly, and we haven't seen her perspective on them as well, because now we're seeing it from her eyes. And it's very interesting to see, like, what she thinks about things now, and what she thinks about guys as well, and everything just kind of culminating in that. It's very cool. So I'm very happy to dive into Sana. It'd be very cool.
Yeah, me too. Again, Sana's like one of the best characters, so getting to see things from her
True.
is really interesting, and I'm really excited to really get into this. So, our first clip is called Am I Late? Released on Monday, April 10th, 2017 at 1:28 p.m. So, Sana is on the bus, and we do, like you can talk about, she is looking at some guys who are showing off their abs, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
They're being all abs.
So she's watching that until her alarm goes off, which is a reminder for her to pray.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, and I think I looked this up. I think there are 5 times a day where you are supposed to stop and just pray.
Oh.
So I believe this was the second time in the day.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. I might be, but yeah. So we do see her, she shuts her eyes, she does do a little pray to herself, and then she does see a woman who is looking at her on the bus.
Hey, why are your eyes on me, ma'am? Turn them away.
Oh yeah. She's a little like, what are you looking at face? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, very Sana as well. Like, and can I help you?
Yeah. Sana doesn't give a shit, it's great.
Exactly.
So Sana starts walking over to the apartment building, but gets a text from her mom about a theme night about women's role in Islam, and Sana asks if Jamila is coming, and her mom says she doesn't think so, and she says that she will be there.
Jamila's going, I'm not going.
Well, she's not going, so
Guess there's still some... Oh yeah, that's right, she didn't end up going anyway.
Yeah.
Oops.
So then as she walks up, she sees Isak and Evan in a van. Or not in a van, but they're like packing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is essentially Isak moving out of the apartment building. He's moving in with Evan. They have their own apartment now. Yes, progress with them.
Yay!
Nora having a room now, which is nice. She's not sleeping in the hallway anymore.
Yeah, she's like, you got a room back.
Yeah, she's like, sorry, am I late? Like, because she kind of missed the whole moving out process.
Yeah, pretty much the whole thing. Everyone's eating pizza now.
Yeah. And so we do have the boys squad just like hanging out by the van. And a fun fact that I would like to share with you.
Okay.
This scene where like they're like leaning up against the van and like it's just the 5 of them. I think it's after Sana leave, they're talking about like how Magnus was filled and he's like happy with her and like, you know.
Yeah, he was like, tell Vilda I miss her.
Yeah, that part. Apparently, in between season 3 and 4, a fan drew like a fan art of like the 5 boys in those positions wearing certain clothes.
No way.
So the creator saw that and put it into the scene. I believe this is the right one, right? I think so. I hope so. I think it's this one.
That's so cool.
But yeah, so that was a little...
Oh my god, I would die if I was that fan. I wonder, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Probably freaking out.
Yeah, so I have no idea.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, that's... I remember someone told me that. I'm like, that's really cool. That's really fun.
That means, like, I love that because they, like, it shows that they care about the fans and stuff like that. Where they're like, oh, let's include the fans in the show in some way. I really like that.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if the fan knew about this beforehand or was kind of just like surprised, like, wait, that's my drawing or whatever. But yeah, it's really interesting.
They're probably, I think in order to be like, you know, I know it's not super copyrighted, but in order to be like, can we have your permission? She probably knew about it.
Yeah.
But it's still very exciting.
Oh my God, that would be like mind blowing.
Like, oh my God, that's it. That's my drawing. Oh my God.
So then we have Sana. She goes upstairs with the girls, and they're all eating pizza and talking about Vilda and Magnus' sex life, which is, I'm sure it's stuff you want to hear about.
Good God. I was watching this. While I was eating breakfast. I was at the kitchen table and I had turned it down like all the way because I don't know if you know, G-spot is in Norwegian or English. So I turned it down. I was like, I'm just gonna turn it all the way down here and then covered the subtitles while I read it.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And yeah, she's talking about how, like, what sexual position they were doing, and as Vilda puts on, like, I think it's like ranch sauce on her pizza, the white stuff that she's putting on. She's talking about how she's constantly coming and hasn't come so much before.
Oh my God, no.
And yeah, as the white stuff falls on the pizza.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure coming is in English. I'm pretty sure I heard her saying that. I was like, oh,
and this is why I turned it down.
Yeah, see, that's why I turned it down. And Sonic kind of snapped. She's like, do you really talk about anything other than sex? Like, keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah. Bill just, like, tries to, like, psychoanalyze her, too. She's like, it's okay if you're frustrated.
Like, she's like, it might be difficult for you since you can't have sex. And she's like, I can have sex. I choose not to.
I can. I just don't want to.
Which I really like, because I feel like, one, we kind of saw that at the beginning in the first scene, and we kind of see more of it throughout these 2 episodes. Yeah. But also, I think it's a callback to season 2, where I think it's your favorite scene with Nora and Sana, and they're talking, and Nora says, like, oh, do you ever just want to say fuck it and just, like, hook up with guys and get drunk and stuff? And Sana's like, of course I do. But my faith and my religion is stronger than that. Which I think we will continue to see in this show. So,
yeah, I can't wait to see more of it in this season.
Yeah. Then Nora decides to break the awkward tension. Is like, hey, who wants tea? And Girl Chris goes with her.
Yeah. It's like a just moment of silence. Everyone's staring at each other. And she's like, anyone want tea? After the screaming match between them.
But then, as they are gone, Ava tells Vilda and Sana that Chris told her that Wilhelm had a new girlfriend in London.
So her and Chris are still chatting.
Ava and Chris, yeah, they seem to be, I guess,
still kind of close, I guess?
In contact, although...
What is up with them? I don't even know.
Well, later, Vilda is talking, and she's like, you know, it's so hard that I'm dealing with a boyfriend in this group. Which means...
Yeah, I heard that, and I was like, what is going on with them then? Like,
I mean, honestly, I think they're just, like, friends with benefits, maybe. I don't think they're serious. I think they just have sex a lot.
Alright, go off.
I mean, yeah, takes her own. So with this information out there, Ava's kind of wondering if she should tell Nora about it. And Sana and Vilda are kind of like, yeah, you should probably tell her, but she doesn't want to bring it up if it's not true, because she's not 100% sure about it, but still. She's also not really sure about the relationship with Nora and Wilhelm either, like, because it's been very vague. Kind of like with Ava and Chris, it's very, like, it's not really talked about. It's kind of like, no one knows the status of their relationship. Are they still together? Did they break up? Are they on a break still? Many months later?
Yeah, she either doesn't say anything, or she's just like, you know how it is. There's never, like, a clear-cut answer.
So then, when Nora returns, she's like, hey, what are your dads talking about? And Vilda says her and Magnus are talking about having anal sex. And...
Why, Vilda?
Well, because it goes and she's like, hey, Nora, have you ever tried that with Wilhelm, maybe? And she's like...
she's like, you trying to go through that
avenue? And she's like, no, I have not. And Vilda's like, oh. So what's the thing with you and Wilhelm? Are you guys still together or not? What's that situation like?
I mean, that's a segue of sorts.
Yeah. But we don't really get an answer. She's like, oh, everything's fine. Like, it's good. Like, it's...
Yeah. She says it'll always be us, or something like that.
Yeah, but also as she says that the teapot, we hear the teapot steam kind of kettle over, which is normally a like
Ooh.
universal symbol when like symbol for someone like being steaming
Some
and
kind
mad
of
and
foreboding
kind of
sign.
yeah,
Yeah.
which I don't know. What do you think about that?
I know
Okay,
you're trying to really pull out like you're like, no. What do you think about that?
I'm just pointing. I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I think I am happy with the Nora and Wilhelm from season 2. Like anything that happens after that, I'm just like, I guess this is the evolution. I guess this is where we're going. All right, but season 2, they'll always be happy in season 2, and I can always go back there and see them in season 2. Anything that happens after that, fine. But season 2 will always stay perfect.
Okay. The next clip is called Slave, released on Tuesday,
Jesus, yeah.
April 11th, 2017 at 5:50 p.m. Susanna returns home, and she kind of hears like people chatting in the other room. And so she goes to the bathroom to reapply her lipstick. Once she hears that there are people here.
Yes, she does. I was like, ooh, is there someone important in the other room?
There might be. And so she goes and sees her brother Alias with his friends called the Balloon Squad.
A what squad? Balloon?
Balloon.
Oh, Balloon.
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 Yes.
Interesting. Fun squad name.
They're called this is because there was a photo, I think before the season came out, of the last scene with them holding the balloons and shit.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, they're the Balloon
Gotcha,
Squad
the
now.
balloons.
And then hence, that's what the fandom has dubbed them as, even though they're never seen with balloons after that, I don't think. So.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. The balloons were fun.
Yeah, they were random, but fun.
They were I'm pretty sure they were McDonald's
Yeah,
balloons.
McDonald's balloons.
Yeah. Can you get the balloons at McDonald's?
Maybe it's like you say it's your birthday.
Maybe that was a thing in the past. Like, I feel like I remember when I was little, you could get balloons at McDonald's. I think if you asked for one now, they'd be like, I'm sorry, what?
I mean, also,
what do you want me to
it could be different in Norway, too. Like, we don't know how.
That's a very good point as well.
So then, Sana watches Yusuf fail at throwing a bundle of socks in a lampshade. And she kind of asks what they're doing, and they kind of say they're trying to shoot the thing in there. And Sana's like, that's so easy. And they're like, okay, bet.
They're trying to shoot it in. The second Snoop Dogg says, smoke weed every day.
Yeah. That's when you have to get it in.
That's when you gotta hit it in. But see, what you can't just put it in, like, right when he says it, because there's different words at different points. Do you want me to hit it in the U? Do you want me to hit it in the smoke? Like, which word are we looking for? And honestly, I think it worked when she threw it in. But they were like too early. Because then she did it and went, whoosh, smoke weed every day. It was like good timing. So
I think it came out of the lampshade fully afterwards. I think if you are getting it, if it enters the lampshade at any point during the smoke weed every day. So you have that whole like few, however long it takes them to say that, like 2 seconds, 3 seconds to get it in. And
then it works.
Yeah. So anyway, they make a bet. And Elias is like, hey, if I win, I'll be your slave. If you win, you'll be my slave. Sounds like fine. And as we just talked about, she does a bit too early. And then Elias is like, hey, can you make tea for me and my friends? And she's like, I'm not the slave for your friend. I'm just a slave for you. And he's like, yeah, but they are my friend. They are my guests. That is why you must serve that. And
damn, that sucks.
Yeah. And then he says, thanks, slave woman. Before quickly realizing he should not have said that.
I love she turned around and he went, I didn't mean that. I came out wrong.
Yeah.
I'm totally not what I meant to say.
Yeah, which I do appreciate. He was like, wow, that sounds wrong. We're not going to say that again.
That was pretty bad. I'm gonna backtrack immediately.
Yeah, and he did, and that's good. The next scene is called So Hot. Released on Wednesday, April 12th, 2017 at 2:06 p.m. So the girl squad are all sitting and chatting and all that stuff. Nora ends up going home. Then Sana gets a text from her brother saying, hey, I need the keys. And she's like, fine, where are you? And he's like, I'm at the gym working out. Come here, drop off some keys. And she's like, fine. And she gathers the girls and they go.
To the gym.
So as they go to the gym, they are kind of wondering if Nora knows about Wilhelm's girlfriend or not, if she's aware of that, if it's true. They're still kind of wondering about that.
I think, in my brain, I think she knows, and she's just not telling people. That's so far my current thing. I've only seen 2 episodes, though, so I don't know. But for now, I'm going to go off the hypothesis that she knows.
Okay. They're also thinking that Vilda is trying to get her to find someone new. Like, she mentions Jonas or Maddie, and they're kind of like, that probably wouldn't work. Like, Ava suggests, like, hey, we need to find new guys, someone who she doesn't know to be into. And then they walk into the gym, see the balloon squad. There's a whole ass moment where they are staring at them in slow-mo as they work out.
Goodness.
Chris is back with a spoon. The spoon has returned.
Oh, the spoon has returned. I didn't even realize. Hell yeah.
The spoon sucking has returned.
The spoon is back. Speaking of Chris, like I don't know if we hear it now or later. She's not with Casper anymore.
Yeah, with earlier this scene, they were talking about going to the cabin again. She's like, no, I don't want to. They remind me of Casper.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. She was happy.
Yeah. So then they snap out of it, and Sana's like, hey, I'm here. And Alias calls her slave when he sees her, and Vilda like had a little gasp as she said that. I don't know if you picked up on that.
I didn't know.
It's very subtle, but he's just like, hey, there you are, slave, and she's like, oh my god, did you just say that?
That's horrible. Why would you call her that?
Yeah. And then Alias is like, oh, who are your friends? And Vilda's like, oh, I'm Vilda. That's me. Very.
I was like, Vilda, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Chill. You have someone.
Yeah. But then Vilda's like, hey, I think we found some guys. And Sana's like, absolutely not.
She's like, no, not happening. That's no. That my little brother.
Older brother.
Thank you. Older brother, thank you.
Older brother and friends is a no mix.
Exactly.
No.
That's she's already like, oh, like, did you not hear what it just called me?
I mean, she clearly did.
I want to hang out with him more than I need to.
Yeah. Then the last clip of the episode is called Fifan, released on Friday, April 14th, 2017 at 8:17 p.m. So this is when the girl squad meets the balloon squad, and again, this is when they have the balloons. They show up with the balloons.
They have the balloons.
Yes.
We've got balloons.
And in the car, they're all having fun. They're all dancing and shit. The Sana's kind of just off to the side, and Yusuf also kind of goes off to the side, and he kind of notices Sana being out of the fun, and he's like, oh, you pay hanging out with us, don't you?
There it is.
Yes.
She's like, don't know. Like, she makes a face that's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. She's got eyes for him.
Yeah.
She got the eyes for him.
What do you think about that?
I kind of thought about this when I was watching it. I was like, I'm thinking that he's a good person because she's known him for so long. I feel like if he was a bad person, she would notice because she's known him pretty much this whole time. So, or I think she's known him for so long because it's her brother's friend. So I'm assuming that maybe she's known him for a while. So I feel like if he was a bad person, she'd notice. So I'm hoping he's not. But he also seems like maybe a little interested. I think. The eyes kind of are giving away that maybe he might be a little interested, but also I worry that, like, that's us watching her pick up on the fact that he might be interested when really he's not, and it's just her hoping that he is.
Okay.
Which wouldn't be his fault if he's not. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. But then Sana's mother calls her. And she's like, hey, where are you? And she's like, oh shit, like, I'm helping Nora with something I forgot about the thing.
Shit.
And her mother says, like, things would be easier if she hung out with people more similar to her. And Sana responds with, she can have Norwegian friends and still be herself.
Yeah.
So, then they go to a party. Sana goes to the bathroom and washes her hands and face. And she kind of awkwardly makes her way through the crowd and goes into a empty bedroom. And she finds a little rug to use as a prayer mat. And then she gets interrupted when two people making out show up and fall into the bed.
Oops.
Yeah. Well, they don't even notice Sana. It's not like
kind of hard to. Yeah, they don't notice.
Sneaks out
They're
to
too
leave.
way into it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I can't pray in here when there's all that going on.
Yep.
I find it would be probably very difficult. Also, it's probably, like, I've noticed, it's probably very difficult for her to maintain her religion like this and, like, pray all the times a day she needs to when, like, there's so much going on. Like, oh, she's at this party, there's people making out in the room, it's impossible for her to stay in there and pray. It's probably very difficult for her.
Yeah.
She can't do it when she wants to. Or when she has to.
It kind of goes back to what her mother said. Like, it would be easier if she hung out with friends who were more similar to her. Who also do the things she does, but Sana says, like, she can have Norwegian friends and still be herself. And so far, we've seen her maintain that. Like,
she has been maintaining that.
Yeah, the first 3 seasons, she has still been doing all the prayers every day, even with all the drama going on around her. Like, she hasn't stopped doing it just because of all this stuff.
But now we get to see her, like, actually from her perspective, how it's going.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
And so then Sana starts to leave the bedroom, and she notices that Nora is talking with Yusuf.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Competition, maybe?
Maybe. What do you think about that?
I'll talk about this more in the next one because I see them talking about it, her and Nora. But I don't know. I honestly don't even know if Nora's, like, necessarily interested. She's just like, oh, yay, nice people. Like, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
Okay.
Too early to tell at the moment.
So that's it for Skam Season 4, Episode 1, You Hate Hanging Out With Us. We will take a short break here, and when we come back, we will be talking about Skam Season 4, Episode 2, I'm a Boy, I Don't Get Hate.
Alright.
So, we will be right back. And we are back with our recap of Skam Season 4, Episode 2, I'm a Boy, I Don't Get Hate. We just recapped Skam Season 4, Episode 1, You Hate Hanging Out With Us, and now we are moving on to the next episode.
Yeah.
So the first clip is called Feel It Coming, released on Saturday, April 15th, 2017 at 1:24 p.m.
Okay.
So Sana is in her room praying, but she keeps getting dings on her phone and sees that the girl squad are texting her, mainly Bill and Ava, about, oh, it was so fun last night. Nora and Yosef seem to be hitting it off.
No.
So she sees that. Then she hears some music coming from the other room. And
yeah, it's a
she
song
goes,
I know too. I just don't remember what it was.
I'm pretty sure it's called Feel It Coming.
Oh yeah. I think is it by The Weeknd? I feel like it's by The Weeknd.
It's by The Weeknd, yep.
I don't like The Weeknd, but there's like one song I'm okay with by The Weeknd.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard the song too. I don't remember when, but I know before even I watched it, I knew the song.
Yeah, it's somewhere in popular culture.
Yeah. And Yosef is there. He's lip syncing and dancing to it. And Sana kind of stared at him for a bit.
It's so cute. He seemed very in his own space.
Yeah. And then he sees her and he's like, oh shit, sorry. And he gets all embarrassed and flustered.
It's like, oh my god. Would be me if anyone saw me just like dancing in my room. I'd turn around and be like, oh my god.
Yeah. Then Alias enters the room and starts asking Sana about the girl squad. And mentions that he didn't realize that she was on a roost bus.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And she kind of points out, well, you were. And this is when he says, like, oh, I'm a boy, I don't get hate. Like,
yeah. I can do it without consequence.
Yeah, people, like, when you do it, people are going to talk about him. And he's like, He phrases it more as he doesn't want her to get unnecessary hate, I think. Like, he's not like bragging, like, oh, I can do whatever I want,
Yeah,
I'm
I
a boy,
hope
I don't
so.
get hate. It's more of like, yeah, I'm a boy, so I don't get hate. That's why I was able to do it. You might not be that lucky.
Yeah.
Which
Uh,
I feel like it's something they've always dealt with in the show. Like, as soon as Sana wanted to join, Villa's like, what? No. Like, even back in season
yeah,
one.
Vilda was like, you?
It's always been an issue. And
Yeah, it
it's
has.
good to see that Sana knows it, but she also doesn't care about it either. She's like, yeah, so.
Exactly, very sauna.
Yeah. The next clip is called The Secret, released on Tuesday, April 18th, 2017 at 1:55 p.m.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The secrets. Oh.
Secrets. So Sana and Nora are outside the school and they're chatting about the party and Nora starts talking about Yosef and she's like, hey, do you know him well? Like he seemed like a good guy. We kinda hit it off, it was good. And then Sana says like she's like, hey, aren't you still with Wilhelm? Are you still with him? What's going on with that?
Mm-hmm. And she was also like, oh, you don't want a Muslim boy because like they'll like use you and they'll
Yeah.
date you, but they'll never marry you. They'll marry a Muslim girl because they have to. And it's very, you know what this reminded me of?
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of the whole Vilda and Nora situation. Like a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
like someone liking one person and then the other being like liking them too and just being like, oh, you don't want to date him, right? Like, oh no, like trying to like sway them away from it, and very reminiscent
Mm-hmm.
of that in my opinion. So it sucks to see that it's happening with Nora in the thick of it again, but
Yeah.
it's obviously like poor Sana as well. I think she needs to communicate that she does have a crush. I mean, I think part
Mm-hmm.
of it is that she doesn't want to admit that because she feels like, oh, she's chosen not to have sex because her faith is more important than that. So she feels like she's maybe betraying that thought and that
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, ideology. She's betraying what she has set, the rules that she has set, by saying that she likes someone, and I know she's probably worried about that. But if she tells someone, maybe Nora especially, because Nora's a very understanding person. So if she tells Nora, "Oh, I like this person," she'll at least have someone in her corner who's helping with like if other girls are like, "What about you and Yosef?" She'll be like, "Oh no 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 no." So I think Nora would be a great person to tell, but she's
Mm-hmm.
not doing it yet. She's trying to do the old switcheroo first.
Yeah. So there's actually something interesting about the scene,
Yeah.
which might make you look at it a bit differently. What Sana's saying isn't completely true.
Really?
So I do think this gets brought up later on, but I did just look up to confirm that I believe it's still the case, or at least it was back then. So Muslim men are allowed to marry non-Muslim women.
Oh. Well, then she's just saying it to be like, please don't like me.
Yeah. And Muslim women can only marry Muslim men.
Okay, so
So
it's
it's
the
kind of
yeah,
like
it's
that.
usually there's more restrict. I believe there. Please don't take me face value on this because I'm not entirely educated or well versed. But I believe there's more restrictions on women, uh, in
Mm.
the Muslim religion than there is on men. So it's probably just like, yeah, with the men, go for it, but with the women, it's like, no, you have to follow these rules.
Mm. So then we do see that Nora is starting to explain what happened between her and Wilhelm and why she left London and that whole thing. We kind of see her start to open up about that, but then Mari shows up
Hmm.
and she asks them if they would be interested in buying her Russ Group's bus for 300,000 kroner.
How much is that?
I looked it up. It's about
Do we know?
27 or $28,000.
Oh no. I'd
Yeah,
make that maybe in a year. Like, not even so.
yeah,
If I
it's
worked
a
extra,
lot.
I'd make that in a year. Like, Guys, shit. How are they gonna get this money?
Well, Vilda comes over with Magnus, and she's like, "Oh, what are we talking about?" And they kind of explain the situation, and Sana says, like, "Yeah, we should do it." And Nora's like, "We don't have that money." And Vilda's like, "Oh, it's great. We can get it now because otherwise we will wait last minute and we won't get one." And Nora's like, "We don't have that money." But they're kind of like, "Oh, it's a great idea.
What are
We'll
you talking about? We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah.
You don't just get money like that. Like,
I know, like, they're like, how are we going to get 300,000 kroner between 5 people?
Yeah.
Because remember, there's only 5 of them. It's not a big group of like 20 plus like people. It's 5.
Okay. Let's see. What is it? It was 27,000 you said about?
27, 28, somewhere around there.
So if it's like 27,000, that means that's 9,000 per no. Divided by 5, Jesus. Bixby? Hey Bixby. What's 27,000 divided by 5?
Like $5.4 thousand.
27,000 divided by 5 is 5,400.
5,400.
Yep. That's
Did you do that in your head? Christ.
No, I use a calculator.
Oh. I was like, shit. Yeah, so $5,400 per person.
Yeah.
That's because they only have 5 people. So if we get more people, that'll be less. But like still, each person getting that much money. So I don't know. I worry.
Then the next clip is called Yusuf, released on Wednesday, April 19th, 2017 at 12:06 p.m. Sun enters biology class, where Isak and Evan are making out against the window.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds about right. Go off. Have fun.
Yeah. Then Sana receives a text from Vilda saying, like, hey, Mari invited them to see the bus. And Sana's like, okay, good, we'll be there. Then Sana sees on Facebook that Yusuf sent her a friend request.
Ah. And he did it just randomly out of nowhere. So, like, I think he does kind of think about her, obviously. Because he just sent it to her just randomly.
Yeah. And and she accepts, and she gets a message from him saying, hey, I saw this when I thought of you. And it was like, oh, who runs the world? Roos Girls.
Roos Girl.
Which, I mean, makes sense in the, like, previous scene or whatever, 2 scenes ago. He found out she was in Roos, and now he's supporting that.
Now he's like, oh, hi Roos Girl, here's some memes.
Yeah. And then she starts scrolling through pictures of Yusuf, and she's kind of just like staring at them, admiring them, you know, as one does.
Yep. As one does.
And then
I feel that.
Yeah. I do that.
I've done that many a time.
Yeah. Then she stops on a photo of Yusuf and Mikal, and Isak's like, oh, who's that? And that's when she kind of shuts her laptop and she's like, oh, no, nothing.
Nobody.
Yeah, and Isak's like, hey, isn't his name Mikal? How do you know her? And she's like, oh, it's study time, we gotta focus on class.
So he noticed Mikal first. So
do
you didn't even notice
you remember Mikal?
Should I remember Mikal?
Very briefly last season, yeah.
Yeah, I can do this.
It's a very brief.
Very brief.
It's something I didn't pick up on my first watch through, so don't worry if you don't remember.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure it was in like the 2nd episode, I think.
Oh damn. Yeah, it was a while ago. I don't remember.
Yeah. Next clip is called Norwegian Party Girls, released.
Are you gonna tell me where you came from?
No.
Why?
Because, again, I didn't pick up on it my first time watching either. I didn't realize it. And then, eventually, you will put pieces together. Or, if not, I will tell you by the end of the show. It's what happened with me.
God,
you experience it too. It's fine.
I have to think about it now. I have to really think about it.
Go back and watch the 2nd episode of season 3 and you'll remember. Maybe. Anyway, the next clip is called Norwegian Party Girls, released on Friday, April 21st, 2017 at 3:32 p.m. So, the girl squad are waiting to go look at the bus. And they do, and they kind of take a stroll at the bus. But before this, they are having a game plan. Sounds like, hey, I'll do all the talking. We don't mention that we don't have the money. And Bill's like, yeah, Son and I will do the talking. And Sounds like, no, I'll do the talking.
No.
And Bill's like, I can talk a little bit.
Can I
But
talk a little?
Son is like, fine, you can talk a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then, like, as soon as they go to the bus, Vilda's like, this is such a great bus. And Son immediately glares at her. She's like, really?
So
You
I was
open
like,
your
what
mouth
the
for 2
fuck?
seconds.
I said, shut up.
Yeah. It's like when you're buying a car, you don't never want to, like,
Yeah.
show that you're so as interested as you are.
They're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Really? Like, then I'll just tell you it's this
Yeah.
much money. Like, it's, yeah, no, you don't want to do that. You want to be like, you want to play hard to get. You want to be like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's all right.
So then Sana starts asking Mari about, like, technical things, like if the EU approved and have all the yearly fees been paid. And Mari says, yep, that's all set. And then Mari says that it's important to her that the bus goes to another group of girls who are just having a good time, having fun, all that stuff.
Cool girl.
And that only one other group was interested in the bus.
What other cool girls are there in the school?
Yep, and then Ava's like, oh, it's the Pepsi Max girls, as they
It's the Pepsi
show
Max
up.
girls. Who apparently are not the Pepsi Max girls anymore.
Yeah, you have to change your name. Did they say what they changed their name to? I forget.
No, she
I don't
didn't
think so.
say it. She just said we changed it or something, or we're not that anymore.
Yeah. So they come over, and Sarah is like, oh, so did you want $310,000 for it? And Mari's like, oh, it's $310,000. And she's like, oh, that's right. Well, we could pay $310,000 if you wanted to. Like,
Because it's our budget.
kind of, yeah, it's our budget. But then San's like, we'll do $320,000.
Oh my god. Christ.
Hmm.
Fight for the bus.
Yeah, and Sarah says it's a really cool bus. She says she's not trying to, like, boast to give it to them or anything, but she thinks that it would make more sense because she and her Pepsi Max girls, squad or whatever they're called now, are just normal Norwegian party girls who want to have fun.
You know what would help? I mean, if the Pepsi Max girls came into our current group, we'd have more people, which means we could pay easier for the bus. We could all have fun together. Sharing makes the world go round, guys. Why can't we be nicer to each other?
Okay, Sarah just completely dissed Sana, and you're like, oh, let's just have love and peace and everything. What are you talking about?
Well, how did she diss her?
Because she says, like, oh, well, we'll wear a bunch of normal Norwegian party girls, and then looks over at Sana, who is not.
Okay, never mind. I don't want her.
I'm like, you're like, oh, love and happy. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't hear that. Love and peace went out the window with the racism, so we can.
That's why Sana's like, oh yeah, Pepsi Max girls. That's a great name for a normal Norwegian girl bus. Like, kind of like shooting back at her, being like, that's a stupid ass name.
Yeah.
And that's why I think Sarah says, like, yeah, that's why we changed our name. We're not that anymore.
I wonder what they are.
So, I honestly forget, so I don't know. We'll just open the door. I don't know. Yeah, so Mari says that, okay, well, when can you guys pay? And they both say upfront. And
Which is a lie.
it is a lie. So as the girls leave, the girls are like, what the fuck are we supposed to do now? We don't have that kind of money. And Sana's like, I'll handle it. So, what do you think of that ending, really?
I worry about how we're gonna find that money. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying. I had a thought, like, way back then. I was like, maybe Nora can, like, ask Willem because he has a job. But I don't know if they're talking right now anyway, so I don't know otherwise. I don't know how they'd make the money other than, illegality. So,
Hmm.
I don't know. Even if they all get jobs, they're not going to have that much money up front.
No, yeah. So,
It's a problem.
got any
We're gonna have to
solutions?
solve it. I got no solutions. I literally have no solutions. I would say get a job and work to pay for it, but they said up front, so I have no idea. And to get that much money quick, I don't know what the minimum wage is in Norway, but
I doubt it's $27,000 US dollars.
exactly.
I doubt that's
the
minimum wage.
point. So I honestly don't know where they're gonna go from there.
Well, that's the end of the episode.
All right.
Do you want title vibes?
Heck yeah, love title vibe.
Okay. So season 4, episode 3 is called "What Do You Think About Drinking?"
I love it actually. It's
Yeah.
very fun.
Great. And season 4, episode 4 is called "Allah Would Dig You."
Sick. I like it.
Any thoughts on those titles?
Maybe they'll try and find a way to make the money through alcohol. Maybe we're like going to parties with alcohol and selling shit. I don't know. I'm wondering if Allah would dig you. If it was between maybe Sana and Yusuf. Maybe.
Ooh.
Something around there. Or Sana says it to maybe one of the girls or something in a really cute like solidarity moment. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Or yeah. One of those.
Okay. I'll give you more promo-ish vibes from what I remember, but I don't really remember much. Is
Sick.
that something gets revealed and that opens Sana's eyes on a certain situation.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Maybe to Yusuf or something? Maybe to her brother? Yeah, those are the only ones I have.
Okay.
Maybe Nora. Maybe Nora and Yusuf? I don't know.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's all I got. That's all I remember, really.
Oh, that's it? That's it? Just the one?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Damn. Excitement. I'm very excited.
Yeah, cool.
This will be fun. I really worry about them and their fucking money.
So that's it for our recap of Skam Season 4, Episode 1. You hate hanging out with us in Skam Season 4, Episode 2. I'm a boy, I don't get hate. Next week, we will talk about Skam Season 4, Episode 3. What did I just say?
Alcohol's fun. Drinking's fun. Drinking.
Oh yeah, what do you think about drinking?
What do you think about drinking? That's what it is.
Yeah, what do you think about drinking?
I responded with this.
And then Season 4, Episode 4, Allah Would Dig You. So, yeah, we will see you all for that.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.